Good day everyone! Today on our math video, we will learn another topic, and this is about graphing linear equation. So, to begin our topic, we have three equations here. The first equation is y equals x plus 1. The second equation is y equals 2x plus 1. And the third equation is y is equal to negative x plus 1. Now, in order for us to graph these linear equations, we will need to find the coordinate. So, what is a coordinate? A coordinate is a set of value. So, it is the value of a particular value of x and a particular value of y. So, this is a coordinate. Okay? So, we have a value of x and then we have a value of y. Or we can use this x and then y. Okay? And then we have a value of x here, value of x at the top, and then we have another value of y. So there's one value of x and then one value of y. So what do we call this again? This is what we call, coordinate. Now, how do we find the coordinates of this one? Okay, so to begin with, we will put values of our x. Remember that x is the independent variable. What independent means? It means that we can set it for ourselves. It does not depend on anything. We can just say x could be negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. So, these are the things that we input into the function or to the equation. So, we can just say x is equal to negative 2, or x is equal to negative 1, or x is equal to 0, or x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 2. Okay? Y, on the other hand, is our dependent variable because y is dependent to x. So, if we say x would be negative 2, we will need to use the equation in order for us to get the y. Let me show you how. So, we have y equals x plus 1. Since we have set x is equal to negative 2, we will solve y is equal to, and then we will replace the negative 2 or the x with negative 2. So, negative 2 plus 1. Okay? So, we have different signs, so we will subtract. 2 minus 1, that would be 1. Since negative 2 is bigger, our answer is negative 1. So, we will put here negative 1. And then we will just go on with the second given. So, we have negative 1 here. So, we'll just need to replace x with negative 1. So, negative 1 plus 1. So, different signs. That means we will need to subtract. 1 minus 1 is 0. And 0 does not have any signs. So, we can leave it at it. So, we can say this is 0. Okay, next, y is equal to, then we will replace x with 0 plus 1. This is y is equal to 1. Okay, and then we can write 1 here. Let's continue. Y is equal to, replace x with 1. 1 plus 1. So we have y is equal to 2. And lastly, we have, we'll put 2 here. And lastly, we have 2. So we will replace x with 2. So we will have 2 plus 1. Then y is equal to 3. Okay, so 3. So now we have this sets of ordered pair. So 2 and negative 1 is an ordered pair. Negative 1 and 0 is an ordered pair. 0 and 1 is an ordered pair, and so on. Okay. So a particular ordered pair creates a point in our Cartesian coordinate system. So this is our graph. Okay? So for example, we have x is equal to -2. What we will do here is we will need to find -2 on our x-axis. So -2, so this is our -2. Here it is. And then we have y is equal to -1. Then this is our y-axis. So where's -1 here? Here is our -1. So we will just need to find the point in which they intersect. And this is what we call -2 and -1. Okay? X, -2, 1. Y is our -1. Let's continue to the second point. X is -1 and then y is 0. So since y is 0, it lies on the x-axis. How about 0 and -1? So x is 1. Check. Oh, I'm sorry. X is 0 here, and then y is 1. So here. Alright. And then next is x, or let me just do this. So -1, this is -1 and 0. And this point is 0 and 1. And then let's go here. X is 1. Okay. Y is 2. So here. So this point is also called 1, 2. And then we have 2 and 3. So x is equal to 2. So here it is, 2. And then y is equal to 3. So let's find the point in which they intersect. So this is 2 and 3. And then you can connect the points. Then put an arrow. That means that it is a continuous line. And as you can see, we just created a straight line. Okay, so if our calibration is accurate and we would use ruler to draw our line, this line is a straight line. So that's it for number 1. Number 2, I will leave that as an activity to you. You can solve it on your own. We will go to number 3. Okay, so let's have number 3. So the first thing that you will need to do is you will put x and then you will put y. Now our convention is we will solve just only 5 numbers, which is -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So let's solve. So x is equal to -2. We will just need to replace x with -2. So in doing this, we will say y is equal to -2. Okay, since we are replacing only x, not -x, plus 1. So negative and negative, that would be positive. So we have 2 plus 1, and our answer is 3. So y is equal to 3. So we will write y 3 here. Next, y is equal to x is equal to -1. So we'll say -1 plus 1. So negative and negative is positive. So 1 plus 1, y is equal to 2. How about 0? So we will replace x with 0 plus 1, y is equal to 1. How about 1? We will just need to replace x with 1, y is equal to -1 plus 1. And this is negative times positive, so 1 plus 1, y is equal to 2. And lastly, we have y is equal to 2. So -2 plus 1, y is equal to -1. Okay, so now we have sets of ordered pairs. So for y is equal to 1, the answer here is, let me check. 2, 0. This is 1. This is 0. I'm sorry, I missed it. Negative and positive. This is negative. Okay, 0, and then this is negative 1. 0 and negative 1. Okay, so let's graph now this number or this particular equation. So we'll start with negative 2 here, and our y is 3. So it would intersect here. So this is again negative 2 and 3. How about this? Negative 1 and 2. Negative 1 and 2. Here it is. This is the point. Negative 1 and 2. How about 0 and 1? So we have 0 and 1. Okay, so the same point as the first function or equation. Next, we have 1 and 0. So we have 1x and 0y. So here it is. And lastly, we have 2 and negative 1. So 2 and negative 1. So here is our point. And then if you will draw a line again, it will form a straight line. So on our drawing, it may not be straight, but again, if you will use precise calibration and you will use ruler in your plotting, then this should form a straight line. So do number 2 for me as an exercise, and that's it for our video today. Thank you for watching, and always be awesome. Be a math hero. Goodbye.